Hey, this is Jesse Davis with another video blog tip here in Jackson, Mississippi. Just for everybody who, if you're just seeing me and watching this video, we sell houses, buy and sell and manage properties here in Jackson, Mississippi and surrounding areas, Pearl, Brandon, Madison, Ridgeland, just Clinton, all these areas is where we invest in and we own properties and manage properties in. One of the things that I'm always asked is, actually, I've got a paper here with some of my questions that have been asked in the past, and one of them is, hey, right now I'm interested in investing in your area. I'm interested. I've had out-of-state investors and local investors interested, and they ask me, hey, how fast? I want to buy the house and I want to turn around and sell it real quick. When can I? That's what I want to do, and what is your opinion on that? Well, here's my honest opinion. Right now, that is not the best avenue to go in if you're looking to purchase a property and flip it real quick. There's some strategies that can work like that, but if you're looking to buy a house in the area right now, it's no different than anywhere in the country. You have to be very, very careful. Right now, a buying and retailing strategy is slow. You have to be willing to buy in the right area. I would recommend personally, if I was going to buy houses and do more of a retail strategy, I would work mainly in the areas, the avenues where the money is very freely available in the area. What range? First-time home buyers, not subprime, but not real high-end stuff, but just right in the middle range, in very, very nice areas. But I would be prepared to hold the property for a good while, because right now things just don't pop like it used to. And then, so I would recommend, and then there are in the subprime areas that you buy into that are offering just phenomenal rental house deals and great cash flow. You need to buy with the mindset of you're going to hold for a good while. Okay, that is just the honest truth about it. And if you talk to anybody that you think that in some of these subprime areas where it's great to buy rental houses now, because you can get deals that you've never seen before. Don't let anybody convince you that, hey, yeah, no problem, man, you'll be able to sell this thing in 6 months, or we'll rehab this thing, put a tenant in there, lease to own, and you'll be making money, in 2 years, no problem. You'll sell the house. Just be very, very careful when you hear that strategy. You need to go into buying and holding right now. There's the strategy. That's just the honest truth. What works. And there's a lot of people that will say, hey, you can buy this house, slap a lease option tenant in there, and in 2 years you're going to cash out and everything's going to be great. But 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work out, and you're going to end up holding that property. All right, you're going to get there. That is a good philosophy to try. No problem with that. But you need to go in it with that being an ideal situation. If that happens, great. But that's not your long-term. If that's what you're trying to do and you're counting on, I think you're making a mistake. In this area and any area that you're buying and investing in that used to be, do a lot of subprime business, that is a great area to look in, focus in, to buy and buy and hold rental property and build a rental portfolio and build a very, very good cash flow. But you're not going to be able to flip the houses quick, and you might get lucky, but on a repetitive basis it's very, very difficult, mainly because of the financing. And everybody knows what situation we're in. The financing is very, very tight. Qualifications have come up, and they need to be, honestly. And but there are people that still buy. Retailing is not dead. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the best way to go in, and when people ask me and they start talking to me about, hey, I want to buy a house and I want to flip it real quick, I tell them their exit strategy needs to be a long-term exit strategy, and they don't need to be fooled on some of the things that are throwing around out there in the market with lease to own and all that kind of stuff. It's good philosophy, but you need to stay focused on buying and holding and building a rental portfolio, and then later on down the road, long term, possibly selling. But I purchase houses because I plan on keeping them for till they're paid off. That's just the way it is. That's the way I do it, and I think that's the way you ought to go in there when you're looking to buy a house. If you're getting into investing in real estate, personally, unless you're in a very, very nice area that eventually it's going to be a retail area. I mean, there's certain areas that you have to pick for that strategy, and if you buy in a subprime area where you can get some phenomenal deals, 40, 50 cents on the dollar, 60 cents on the dollar, you just need to know that you can get those deals right now because the financing is hard to get for people to actually buy. So it makes sense. You're going to have to it's probably not going to be a quick flip, and don't let anybody fool you into thinking that. So hopefully that helps you. If you want to build a rental portfolio and get into some long-term investing, okay, and really build wealth for the long term, go to wholesaledeals4u.com, wholesaledeals4u.com, and shoot me an email or give me a call. I'd be happy to talk to you about your strategy and how I might be able to help you. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next video.